Good morning, Tigers, and welcome back. I'm Tatum McGinnis.
And I'm Hannah Sparks, anchoring for this week's Roar broadcast.
The Roar of Nettleton School District starts now.
For seniors interested in a nursing career, there are applications now available for the NMMC Mentorship Academy. The Mentorship Academy meets for 6 weeks on Tuesday afternoons. Students will then complete the 80-hour Certified Nursing Assistant program in June and take the CNA exam in July. See Ms. Alexander for more information.
The Beta Club induction ceremony for new candidates and new officers will be held Thursday, January 22nd at 5:30 p.m. in the auditorium. Students who should attend have already received a notice.
Yearbooks are still on sale until January 31st for $65. After February 1st, the price increases to $75.
Seniors, please bring a baby photo to Ms. Jolly ASAP. Also, if you have purchased an ad, you need to send your pictures to your ad designer before your scheduled meeting time. Students, please remember that during break time, you are to report to the break area.
The FFA teams attended competitions in Tupelo this past Friday. Let's now go over to the Ag Shop where Emma has learned more about the competitions and shows.
What is the difference in opening, closing, and senior conduct?
They're both speaking competitions, but the main difference is that on opening and closing ceremonies, they just do those two ceremonies, and then they ask questions about the specific officer positions and duties, whereas on senior conduct, they actually do a mock debate in between the opening and closing ceremony where they practice making motions and basically courtroom policies.
Okay, why do you like being on both competition teams and the showing team?
I like being on both of the competition teams and the showing team because they both give me plentiful leadership skills. On the competition team, I learn teamwork, how to lead a team, how to speak clearly, and how to have a strong work ethic, and that leads into showing for 4-H as well. Showing, I learned discipline, I learned how to have proper time management with myself, I learned how to be stern and look presentable, but I also learned how to think clearly and then show my animal properly.
Okay, why did you decide to do FFA?
I thought it'd be fun. I kind of got pushed by some of my other kids with me that did it, and I kind of just ended up there.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Emma.
While our seniors are still coming to school, they've been hit hard with senioritis. So we are getting a few seniors to talk about their bad case of senioritis. Let's dive right in as Ayla shares the story of how senioritis is hitting the class of 2026 hard.
I'm Ayla and I'm here with
Craig Jones,
Cedric Ford, Donovan Brown,
Brother Murphy.
You ready to go? I am ready to go.
What caused your senioritis?
repetitive, like waking up early every day.
Yeah, you've been in the same place every day for the past 4 years. You get ready to leave, it gets annoying at a certain point.
What would be your cure?
To leave?
To leave.
How would you warn your underclassmen?
It's gonna go by fast. It's gonna be there like the next day, if I feel. And then you ain't gonna be around the same group as you was in junior high, so I guess choose your friend or something.
I'm here with
Jayla Smith,
Jaden Terry,
Caitlin Lee, Tristan Ray.
and we're gonna ask them what is senioritis.
So senioritis is basically how you don't want to come to school or get up in the morning, you know, just not like want to come to school. Yeah.
What caused your senioritis?
Being at school all day, every day.
What is your cure?
graduation.
And how would you inform your underclassmen?
I would definitely say just don't get tired of being at school just because you're a senior. You gotta still come and look forward to graduation.
Over the course of the past few months, Nettleton School has installed new automatic gates. The new gates were put in place in hopes that they'll keep the school safer. Let's go over to Catalina, who has more information about this installment.
Thanks. As of January, our new automatic gates are finally fully functional and can be seen in our campus located near the electives building and between the school gym and a high school. The gates were improved by the school board and were installed under the supervision of Coach Gardner. They were installed by a team of mechanics hired by the school. The gates were placed to keep unwanted visitors out and can only be operated by trusted personnel. This leaves many possibilities for our future improvements on our school campus. I am here with Coach Gardner, the Nettleton Safety and Procedures Director, alongside Officer Thomas, the SRO officer, to find out more about the new gates on campus. How did we gain these new gates, and why did we get them?
We had a safety grant that Ms. Garner applied for and we received, and we thought these gates were a good idea to restrict entry as much as possible to our campuses. So we have one here, have one down in the gym, one at the ag gates, and we have new gates at the primary school. What this does, again, it just limits the accessibility to the gates through the main roads. Of course, safety of our students is the utmost important aspect, of our school district. And while the gates don't 100% guarantee your safety, we feel like it does enhance. Only a few people have access to the gates. Emergency personnel have codes. They know codes. They know how to access it quickly and effortlessly.
How did the new gates make our school safer?
It restricts the access of people with, and again, you can walk around the gate, of course, but it just makes it harder if you have bad intentions getting on campus. It makes it harder for you to have success on our campus.
How long did it take to install them, and how did they work?
It took about 3 months to install them because they have sensors under the road, and teachers here have access through the key code pad. We don't give those out because, again, if everybody has access to the gates, then they're not really promoting much safety anymore.
Winter has officially come to Nettleton. Riley, can you tell us more about this week's weather?
On Monday, we have a high of 45 and a low of 25. On Tuesday, we have a high of 42 and a low of 21. On Wednesday, we have a high of 49 with a low of 27 with a 35% chance of rain. On Thursday, we have a high of 47 and a low of 33 with a 55% chance of rain. On Friday, we have a high of 60 and a low of 46 and a 65% chance of rain. Thank you for tuning in. This is Riley Stevens with your weekly news segment, and as always, go Tigers. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Raleigh. Our winter sports are winding down, so that means our spring season will be starting soon. Let's go over to Jocelyn, who has information about our winter guard.
Thanks, Hannah Tatum. That's right. Winter Guard is prepping for their first competition on February 20th, 2026. They have been practicing really hard and spending time from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. to have a successful season. I interviewed 2 seniors who have been doing Winter Guard for a while, and I also interviewed Miss Fisher, who watches over them as they practice. Let's see what they have to say.
I'm Jocelyn Sabota, and I'm here with
Caitlin Reeder.
So what do you enjoy the most about being part of the Winter Guard team ever since you joined?
Hanging out with my friends and making memories.
I'm Jocelyn Sabota, and I'm here with
Bree Ely.
So since you did both Winter Guard and Color Guard, what is the main difference between both?
I would say Color Guard is mainly just different because it's more outside and it's hot. Winter Guard is inside. We do a lot more like airy tosses in Winter Guard because the wind can't take it. But other than that, it's really the same, but in different seasons.
Sabota, and I'm here with
Miss Fisher.
What do you hope the seniors will take from their Winter Guard experience?
I hope, for one, that they will get kind of a good seal on their training. Some of them have intentions to do band in college and do color guard in college, so hopefully this, last season with us can really prepare them for that. I also hope they can make some lasting memories that they can look back on and remember the good times.
Well, that's it for this week's Roar. Thanks for tuning in. To stay connected, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Tatum McGinnis.
And I'm Hannah Sparks, anchoring for this week's Roar.
See you next week. Seniors,
Seniors, if you purchase a yearbook ad for your book, don't forget that designs over the title. Stop.